Okay, I think I'm streaming now. Um, so yeah, I'm streaming Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate Demo, for the first part of the stream, because probably no one ever starts watching right at the beginning. I'm just gonna test out the sound, because this game's kinda louder than Splatoon, so I'm just gonna sit in the menu and talk to myself for a little bit to make sure it's all not too loud. And it's kind of weird because right now I'm listening to my stream so I can hear myself talk, and it's really hard to keep my brain straight when I can hear myself talking to myself like 10 seconds delayed. It's super weird. Hmm. It doesn't sound too bad. I think it's good. I think we can just go ahead and start. Um, yeah, it should be a good sound. If anyone starts watching, oh, hello, friend, Stella Fairy of Shining, bleh, words, Stella Fairy of the Shining Sun. I didn't think anyone was gonna start watching uh, within the first minute of me starting. So hello there. I should mute my echo so I stop hearing my own voice because you guys can't hear it, but to me it sounds really crazy to keep hearing myself 10 seconds later. Well, anyway, um, I'm gonna go ahead and start playing just solo hunts, and I'm just gonna go through each of the monsters. So if you didn't know, Monster Hunter is my favorite game series, above all games, just by far. I love it so much. And they announced Generations Ultimate or it was called Double Cross in Japan. They announced that for the Switch not too long ago in English. They released it, I think it was a little over a year ago, or maybe it was less. I think it came out in September last year in Japan, and that kind of made a lot of people upset that they'd never talked about an English version until just recently. But now that we have Double Cross or Generations Ultimate, as it's called here, I am super excited because this is by far the best Monster Hunter game to date. Um, there's another one called Monster Hunter World. I'm sure a lot of people are familiar with that at this point. That came out on like the Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. That game's very dumbed down from the original like line of Monster Hunter. It was designed to be a lot more accessible, but in doing that, they like took out a lot of the things you can do and a lot of uh, There's not a lot of monsters. Like it's a lot less uh, monsters. Obviously, it's just demo, so there's only 3, but I think there's like a third the number of monsters in World as there is in this game or something. Uh, and it's like the main Monster Hunter series, but there's less content. Like less content, less stuff you can do. Just everything is just less. The only good thing about it is the graphics are a lot better. Like you can play it in 4K, but I mean this is 1080, so I'm streaming in 720, but this game's in 1080, 60 frames a second, and like that's still HD. I don't need to burn my eyes out with 4K. Um, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get started and just show you what it's about. I'm just gonna do Mikhail first. I'm gonna play a brain dead weapon so I can talk. Um, or I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna play Sword and Shield so I can just talk. And I always play Striker, Sword and Shield just because this weapon's so simple. It's good to play stuff. That's another thing you'll notice between this game and World is we have 6 styles you can pick from. So there's 14 weapons. Uh, not 14, sorry. There's 14 weapons and then 1 cat, so it's technically 15. And cats like have all different styles of cats. Um, and maybe I'll play as them today as well. They're pretty fun. But on top of that, you have 6 styles, so you have 14 times 6, so you have a lot more stuff. Um, so I think, so like, I can't think right now. My brain is so overwhelmed. I'm just too excited to play. So basically, this is just a way more expansive game, I guess I would say. There's a lot more stuff you can do. On top of that, on top of like all the different styles, which let you do different stuff, you also have hunter arts, which are like special attacks, and you can see them at the bottom right of my screen there, and I can fill those up. I'm just gonna get these traps because it makes life easier. I typically don't care about the box items because they're not that useful against my cow because he's too easy. But yeah, now that I'm playing and now I can be brain dead with the sword and shield, I can look at chat. I don't know. Is your profile pic the pink one? The girl with the pink hair? I can't quite see what it is because on my screen chat's very small. But if that's the one you're talking about, it's I like it. It's really pretty. In the demo, they give you the full map as well as like arrows showing you where to go, so you don't get bored looking for the monster. I just flubbed that combo there. So what you want to do is you want to go 1, 2, 3. I don't want to do the step forward. Maybe it's 1, 2. I haven't played Sword and Shield in a long time. It's been a while since I played Monster. 1, 2. Yeah, it's 1, 2, and then the A button. 1, 2, A button. But then I'm I'm gonna get hit a bunch right now because I'm just talking while I play. Yeah, so you don't want to do that one because it's slow and it's less hits. You want to go 1, 2, then use the shield and do that round attack because the round attack does a lot more damage. Why are there so many little things? So for, to quick example of the special moves, if I'm not in an attack, I can do this, and so that's special attack. That one just does damage to everybody around me, but it gives me invincibility, so it's better as like a dodge. I have another dodge. If I get a time to use it, I will show it. You can't use an arch like while you're in the middle of an animation. I keep doing the bad move. I need to stop that. Yeah, I do not know my button presses anymore. Yeah, this guy does like no damage, so he's easy to flinch. He just moves around a lot, which is why I'm playing Sword and Shield, because I can not care. Other good thing about Sword and Shield is you can, if you shield, you can use an item while the weapon's still drawn. All other weapons, you have to put your weapon away before you can use items. Man, dude. Yeah, I hate Macau. Okay, so this is the point where I want to wait for him to change. He'll run away at some point, but if he changes areas, while I put a trap down, then I just kind of wasted my trap. So I have to wait for him to go somewhere else before I can use it. A difference between this game and Monster Hunter World is that it's still like large maps, but the maps are separated by loading screens for obvious reasons. Which does some stuff that's like good and bad. Like good, you can get away from the monster. Like I can walk through the loading zone and then heal if I need to take a break or whatever. Which is harder with like bigger monsters because they'll chase you and stuff. I lost my train of thought. I look at chat and then I forget what I'm saying. I gotta stop doing that. Well, here I'm going to use this other hunter art here, now that he's on the ground, where I just kind of hit a whole bunch. That's a good one if you're using, so I don't have any of the, you can put, what is it called? Oh, I do have some. They gave me some affinity oil. There's a lot more different kinds of oils, and you can put the oils on your swords, and then you do, like, different effects. I gotta stop doing that attack, man. So there's, like, an oil that makes it so you do, KO damage if you hit them in the head. So you can actually, like, knock out monsters, and they'll get, like, stars above their head. Man, I'm terrible. You see, like, right there, that yellow flash? That's when I did a shield bash, and that's KO damage. So I'm going to show the dodge real quick just because I haven't done it yet. And I dodged straight into his hit, but that's okay. I really don't care about getting hit with this guy. I'm just kind of flubbing around just for fun. If this takes any longer than 10 minutes, I'll like switch weapons probably. Sword and Shield's not the funnest weapon to watch in the demo because you can't do like a lot of the crazy stuff you can do in the full game. Oh, I thought he tripped. It did a weird thing. What's something else this is, I'm trying to think of another thing versus Monster Hunter World. Oh, is my streamer mode not on? I just heard my Discord beep. Maybe I have to go fix that. I don't know. They're like, I mean, they're pretty similar, really. It's just like you have more styles and stuff, so you can just do more things with the weapons. In the full game, there's a lot more armor skills and a lot more like armor customization you can do, so you can get some like really crazy combinations. Oh, that's not the right button. Well, the cool thing is I can do Hunter Arts plus Sheath, so I just draw my sword again. So that's fine. If you've never played Monster Hunter before, my sword got dull in the top left. You can see a little blade icon. Yellow is a dull sharpness. Green is like the base level of sharpness. You can get higher than green with like better weapons, but there's no better weapons in the demo, obviously. So green's as high as you're getting. And more sharpness means you're less likely to clank off of monsters if like you hit something that's hard on them. And also you do more damage with more sharpness. So more sharpness is just always better. Oh, he's already limping. Yeah, he's gonna be dead soon, so we're fine. So there's no health bars in Monster Hunter. You've never played Monster Hunter before, but the monsters will show signs of having less health instead of like actually being like a health bar. So limping, I think limping was 20% health. I can't remember. They'll also get tired, and you see he like breathes, and he'll like stop for a second when they get too tired. If a monster gets enraged, they won't show any signs of being tired. So you can't look for them in those times. But I don't know. I kind of like it more than having a health bar, because if I had a health bar, I don't know. It would be too like just me staring at the health bar constantly. I'll trip him because when he's on his tail, he trips. So this guy is like specifically designed to be a bad monster. Like he trips a lot. I have got to stop doing that attack. Oh my gosh, I did it again. Yeah, he like. There we go. That's the one I want, where I do like the low high. That one. That's how you know I did it right. He's gonna go down here in a second. I have my map turned off, so it only comes up when I'm looking at my items. Another thing is you see my yellow bar, that's my stamina at the top. Over time, the max stamina will drop. You have to eat food to increase it. to eat steaks and stuff, which is pretty cool. He probably didn't fall asleep yet, so I'm probably jumping down at a bad time. Yeah. That's fine. I'll show how traps work real quick. So it takes a moment to put a trap down, but since this guy like does nothing, I have it like all the time in the world. And if he touches the shock trap, he gets stuck. I'm just gonna, I don't care if I hit him in the head. Monsters, if you hit them in the head, they take more damage. There's other areas you can hit on them. Like certain monsters take more damage, like on the wing or whatever. And stuff like that. If you hit monsters in the legs, they can trip if you hit them enough times. I was hoping I could trip him off his tail. Yeah, I just don't care about this guy hitting me. It's not threatening at all. There you go, and he's dead. And spin, whee! I don't know how to cancel this cutscene. If anyone knows that, you can cancel the cutscenes in the 3DS version, but I don't know how to do it here. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna fight Macau, but like with a cooler weapon, so you can be more entertained. I just kind of wanted to talk about like the basics with Sword and Shield. As you can see, like Sword and Shield's a really easy weapon to use. You can kind of just press X and A and you do hits. I mean, there's like optimal combos to do, like XXAAA, I think was the best one that I was doing, where you go 2 slashes, the low and the high. Yeah, this is one of the, if you get this demo, and I highly suggest just play the demo because it's free and it's fun. You can hunt with other people. You can even like hunt with other people that have the demo. You can join lobbies with them, which is super cool. I just changed topic halfway through my sentence. I keep doing that. What was I saying? Sword and Shield's really easy. Dual Blades is another pretty easy one. Cat's really easy to use. It's different from the other weapons. Like you don't have stamina, and instead of items, you have like more skills. And it's a little bit weirder, and you can't heal yourself without using a skill, because you don't have items, obviously. But you get 3 lives. When you die, you come back to life with like 2/3 health. So you can faint 3 times before like you actually faint. Yeah, those are like the 3 I'd recommend to like complete beginners if you're trying to figure out like how this game even works. Is Sword and Shield, Dual Blade, and Cat, because you kind of just hit buttons and they work, and they're easy to understand. I don't recommend using Charge Blade or Insect Glaive, because they're Charge Blade, Insect Glaive, and Hunting Horn, because those are easily like the 3 most complex weapons. Like they are just really hard to use. Great Sword's easy to understand, but really hard to use because it takes so long to charge up. So you have to do your positioning well and stuff, or you're just kind of not doing anything. Longsword's a little technical, but it's not too bad. Hammer's pretty easy. Like after you understand the game, I'd highly recommend Hammer, just because it's nice and fun. What else? Lance is pretty simple. Gun Lance is like Lance, but like you can cause like the tip of your lance to explode, which is pretty fun, and it's got like a little bit of ammo management. Switch Axe is like a step down from Charge Blade, kind of. It's like less technical, but it's still like a technical weapon. Insect Glaive is crazy weird. I think I'm gonna play that right now, actually, just to show you. It's a really cool one. Light bowgun and heavy bowgun, they work pretty much the same. Just one's faster and does less damage. As in faster, I mean like your mobility is higher. These are like the guns of the weapon of the game. These 3 at the bottom. You have half defense with gunner armor, but like obviously your range, so you can stay out of trouble a bit more. The heavy bowgun has some of the highest damage per second in the game. Most speed runs of like 4 players are done with 4 people using heavy bowguns, because you can do some insane stuff with it. Bow's pretty cool. it doesn't use like the same ammo mechanics as the bow guns, but it uses like stamina instead, and you can put like coatings on your arrows, which is kind of like your ammo, but it's more like a buff to your arrows. And that's about all the explanations of the weapons, like quick glossing over them. So I'm gonna go ahead and play Insect Glaive for you guys real quick, and I'm gonna do aerial to show you what this is like. So this is where some differences is you're gonna see a lot of differences between this and World when I pick aerial. The other ones that's really different is Adept and Brave. Those are super different. And what's the other one? Alchemy. Alchemy is like a support style. I don't like it, so I'll probably never use it. I wouldn't recommend using it. I would recommend using it if like you want to just hang back and give people buffs constantly. That's not optimal, but like you can do it. Okay, so the thing about Insect Glaive, it's kind of like a staff like this. You can see me wave it around. The other thing is I got a bug. I can send the bug out and I can call the bug back. And at the top left under my sharpness meter, you can see like a bunch of hexagons. Those are extracts, and I can get extracts from the monster by hitting them in different positions with the bug. So like if I hit him in the face, I'll get red, like that, and I can call him back. And now I have red buff, so I do a little bit more damage. If I hit him in the body like that, I get orange buff, so I take a little bit less damage. And if I can hit him in the tail, hitting him in the tail is a bit harder because Macau just moves so much. I just want to show this Macau, please. There we go. Cool. Get orange, now I have rainbow buff, or yellow, so I have white words. I have rainbow buff, so I have all the buffs, which is going to give me a different move set. So if I start hitting him, I do like more hits, and I can do these round hits and stuff. And so you want to try to always have rainbow buff on Insect Glaive. So getting good at like getting the extracts is really important. I don't know why I'm still attacking because he's not over there anymore. Another thing is with aerial style, I can do this front flip. By my roll gets replaced by a front flip if he stops hitting me for a second. If you look at me like that. If I touch the monster during the front flip animation, I vault off of him, and then I can do an aerial attack. An aerial Insect Glaive with rainbow buff gets this cool like flip thing. And if I hit him with enough aerial attacks, he will fall over. I don't know how that didn't hit him. Well, I lost rainbow buff, so you see now I'm not doing the triple flip anymore because I don't have rainbow buff anymore. But yeah, if I can hit him with a couple more things. Wow, it's real. I'm used to having rainbow buff when I go for these aerial hits. Oh my gosh. Okay. You know what? If I get red and white, I also get the advanced moveset. So if I can like, there we go. I just want to show this off, man. There we are. And so I mount him, and I get a little mounting mini game where I mash X to do damage to him, and that blue bar fills up. He's not gonna resist because he's Macau, but when he starts flailing, then you hold R to resist it, so you don't get knocked off. You do all sorts of stuff to him. I'm gonna see if I can get his tail real quick. No. There we go. Another thing with Insect Glaive is you can do these pole vaults with it, like this, and you go. What happened? I just want to show off, man. Please stop hitting me. And you go really far with aerial style, like really far. Especially when you have rainbow buff, you go farther when you have rainbow buff. which is really fun. Blup, 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 blup. I'm just gonna kind of keep hitting him. I'm about to lose my buff, so this is when you see them like flashing like that, you know you're gonna lose your buff. So this is the part where I like grab some more. I tried to time it like right when it ran out. I used to be alright at that. Oh, and you see now my pole vault goes like half the distance. Aerial style pole vault still goes a lot farther than like the regular pole vault. I need to turn my Discord beeps off, I swear. Which is still really cool. So I can still do like pole vaults to close gaps with aerial style, which is why I like aerial insect glaive. Brave insect glaive is also really cool, because like your bug does a lot more attacking with it. But since this is the demo, like the bugs are like really terrible bugs. Like you can train your bug kind of like a Pokemon in the full version, by like giving it stuff and leveling it up. But in this we don't have that. So oh well, so there's one like negative. That's the only negative about loading zones that I really have, is that when the monster goes next to it, that happens. So I'm gonna like, hopefully he like jumps at me over here. Just jump at me, or he does this. Wow, I went way past him. The hunter art for this thing has right now is I get a little floaty around me, and this floaty does damage whenever it touches him. It's not a good hunting art. He just tripped on one hit. It's not a good hunter art. There's a lot better hunter arts for Insect Glaive, where you can use like one of the general ones that you can use on any weapon. I can also do like backflips with that. Yeah, he's limping. So you see how I did that a lot faster than with Sword and Shield, because I'm like actually decent at this weapon. Can I get my bug back? Where is he? There he is. I need white buff, but this guy's kind of like over there. There we go. Come on. This is a big part of like why people don't play Insect Glaive, is this whole like buffing yourself thing is kind of tough, but I kind of like it because it like adds more elements to the combat. So I'm not just like doing the same thing constantly. Dang it. I knew I was gonna go through the loading zone. I tried to stop attacking, but I had pressed X too many times. Woo! This is why I like aerial insect glaive, because when the monster's far away, I don't have to walk up to him. I can just kind of get close. Oh gosh. I've been called to play with people. Where did he go? Where is he? Oh, he went over there. I'm gonna wait for him to sleep this time so you can see him sleep. The first hit you do to a sleeping monster is doubled. So if I had grabbed the bombs, I would blow the bombs up on his head, but I don't have them. So I'm just gonna put a trap on him. Look at these cats. Whee! Okay. So I'm gonna put this here, and he'll immediately get stuck in it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get buffs off of him. Dang it, I missed. Come on. There's red. There's orange. There's white. Yeah, you can like, I can go like back and forward with the attacks. Oh well, there was my sharpness. That kind of sucks. Oh, come on. If you jump off a cliff at the last second of, what is it called? Um, if you jump off a cliff like right before it cuts to the end cutscene, you don't pass through the loading zone, so you just kind of like get stuck falling. It's really funny. It's really hard to do in the demo though, because the ending cutscene happens really fast because they just want to kick you out. I was called real quick, so I'm gonna real quick see what that was about, because I think we're gonna play some Monster Hunter. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mute myself real quick and hunt Macau with another cool weapon, just so you can see it. Um, and I'll mute myself so I can talk to my friends real quick and see if I can play with some peoples. Um, so I want to mute. Okay, I'm back. So, it's gonna be like, how long? Like 45 minutes for my friend to have their thing, um, to be able to play. Which means I'm back to my old plan. I'm gonna go ahead and fight Valstrax finally, so that you can actually see like a good monster. But yeah, that was Charge Blade. And I was kind of just screwing around, abusing the files, because you get charges by hitting people with a charge attack. Um, and then you use that by switching into axe mode instead of the sword and shield mode. Um, and it consumes files to do your attacks, which does like tons of damage. And it's basically like trying to charging up in the sword and shield mode and like blocking attacks in sword and shield mode, and then switching to the axe to do a ton of damage, which is pretty fun. For Valstrax, I'm probably gonna just keep playing this aerial, what's it calls it, aerial insect glaive, because that's just what I'm gonna do. If he kills me, I'll switch weapons. I'll probably do switch axe because that's a pretty easy one to get a lot of damage out on solo. And then I'll play like stuff like greatsword, and hammer later when I start playing with another person. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and fight Valstrax, who is a really cool monster. He's got a lot of good design. One of my personal favorites in the franchise, actually. And I will be taking items this time because these are going to help a lot. Probably not going to use the bombs. I don't know what the timing on him for flash bombs is. Definitely taking the extra potions. The paralysis knives are the thing that I really care about with this, though, because it's going to let me get buff if I ever need it when he's enraged or something. I probably won't mess with him early though, because he's not gonna. I've played him enough to be able to know how to deal with him. I've never beaten him solo, because the last time I attempted him solo was in the Japanese demo, and I'd always just run out of time because I wasn't doing enough damage. So right there, I tried to roll through his roar. Ow. His extendo wings. It's pretty funny. But yeah, you have a slight, like a very small invincibility window. Oh, is he already doing the thing? He's already doing the thing. So he goes up in the air, and then he's gonna dive bomb down. And I don't know why I couldn't dive. You can do like a Superman dive to dodge the damage, but you know that's okay. And I was talking over it, but the music cuts and like it starts ringing. I'm doing awful right now, by the way, like really awful. Oh, and if you get hit too much, you get stunned, and you have to mash every button. I used roll invincibility to get through that. I didn't think he was immediately gonna shoot me again. Okay. Well, I've already like wasted 4 potions, so kinda sucks. I forgot that Valstrax's tail gives green, which is like a small heal. How about I like actually try for a second so I don't get killed? His legs give white. Does it save time to heal? I thought it was. This is safe. Oh, what? Okay, I'm not used to Valstrax anymore. I don't know his ranges or anything, apparently. Come on. Oh, well. Yeah, I am just flubbing everywhere. Where's this thing? I'm gonna wait for him to do something and then just max heal. Please do something. There we go. Well, yeah, I really don't know his patterns anymore, apparently. This is just completely embarrassing and appalling. Come on. There's that buff that I wanted. Hello, bug. There he is. That was bad. I should have done a regular jump to try to vault off him. If you do a vault into a monster, you get invincibility. Okay, there's the mount. So now is when I actually have to try. So when the face down there is orange, it means I'm holding on. When it's red, it means I'm not holding on, and it'll build up a lot faster. What I need to do is keep the blue bar above the little monster face. And I greeted for it at the end there because I was close enough. Oh, frick, man. Come on. Woo. Oh, I swear, if that would have hit me, that would have sucked. Okay. This stinks. Oh my gosh, man. You Oh my gosh. This is the true nature. I'm just kidding. Let me just go over here. Thank you. There we go. The red is the hardest one to get on Valstrax because you can kind of just like walk underneath him for the other ones. Like if I just do the bug from underneath him, I get that. Is he enraged? I saw some red. He turns all red when he gets enraged. It's really cool. I thought I was gonna vault off that. I was a little bit too late. Time to use the 100 art? No. Oh, now I do. I think he's gonna leave areas. Yep, so he does that. I already lost him. He went that way. But yeah, he is really cool because he can fly around with jets and stuff. His name in Japan, Baru Furuka, meant Comet Sky Dragon. Or Sky Comet Dragon. I don't remember exactly what it was. It's all loose translations, obviously, because it's like a shuffle of like some words. What's the red I needed? White's leg. That might hit me. Yeah. I'll stay on the ground. If you stay on the ground, they don't hit you. What the heck? Oh, this is silly. He missed me. That's a good time for heal. So it's gonna take me a hot minute to get enough HP back. I probably could have double healed there, but I was being safe. See Superman dive. You can do it if you're sprinting in the opposite direction of the monster. But yeah, I'm doing terrible. Like, it's already 5 minutes in, he's not enraged yet. You see there, I did a vault to avoid damage. I'm in no way gonna beat this guy on the first try. Ah, come on. Where's my vault? Oh, he didn't quite make it to him. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Oh, I thought he was gonna do a flip. I don't know any of his animations anymore, as you can see. He also has trouble on slopes with the projectiles. He doesn't really hit you unless you're on flat ground. enraged. So now is like when you actually start fighting him. You were having troubles before, here's like the point where he kills you, basically. He's trying to hit the cats. Ow. Okay, see that's coming out a lot faster. Can I get orange, please? There it is. I have no idea. Oh, there he is. Oh, he went for the cats. What the heck, man? Come on. There's red. Yay. Red's like the most important one. Like, you can get red and white, you're fine. I thought I was going to be able to vault that, but it was probably an active hitbox. Do a flip. Hey, Lewis. I'll do a flip. Here's your flip. Well, I tried. You didn't want one. There's a flip. Here's another flip. I went through the loading zone. Okay. Can we go this way? Woo! Come over here, man. Oh, he's not enraged anymore. Usually when they change areas, they stop being enraged. I just broke something on his head. Is that like crack noise? If you're right like square underneath him, that thing doesn't hit you when he exhausts underneath him. So that's like the best place to be, is like right under where his head is. So that's where I'll hang out like most of the time. I just made him. Yep. Him in the head. The hitbox is also a lot smaller than what it looks like. Oh gosh, he didn't think he was gonna go for it twice. Well, that really. Oh no, this really sucks. Just dead. Yeah, if you get hit by like the second move, you kind of just die. Lewis is waiting at the airport. Well, I'm glad I can be somewhat entertaining then. But yeah, you respawn with full. In the base game, your max HP and max stamina is not the full bar. Or the base max. You have to raise it by eating certain potions and meats and stuff. Or by eating a meal before you go on the hunt. But if you die, it always resets. Oh, that should have been a dive. What the heck? I got red. Is it worth it? Probably not. What? Oh, I didn't. The red didn't come all the way back. That sucks. Please stop giving me white. There it is. Ooh. No, come on. Ooh. There we go. Come on. Ah, I missed. It's really hard to aim this thing, by the way, because there's. You can like do this to put a thing on him. Oh, I got it. And it tells the bug where to go, and he'll try to hit it. Actually, I should probably call him back. He's like really far away. Come on. Ah, come on. There's red. Yay. Dang, man. Some of his attacks is kind of just hard to do anything about it. This is the big one, right? No, he left. The hard thing about Valstrax is he gives you Dragon Blight, which you'll see like a kind of a pitchfork looking thing. It's supposed to be like a dragon foot or whatever, next to my name. And when you have that, you take more elemental damage. So like you take more fire, dragon, ice, lightning, whatever those things are. And so since he always does dragon and fire damage on all of his attacks that aren't just like melee hits, he kind of just messes you up. And yes, Lewis, Insect Glaive is just the same. What the heck? Like that, like the kind of not much I could have done there. I did the dive because I think he was gonna hit me. Dive again, please. Now stop looking at me for a second longer. There we go. We're good. He kind of tried to run up to me when he was right next to me, so it didn't work out. Oh, second mount. Okay, almost got him. And there we go. Oh, my sharpness just decreased at like the worst time. I don't know how I can hit Valstrax with a yellow sharpness thing. It should be clanking on him, but it's not. So I'm not going to be doing a lot of damage here. I'm actually going to try to sharpen this. If he lets me like go behind this. Stop swinging. Okay, that's a good attack to do it on. Oh, 10 minutes left. Yeah, I'm not making it a time. I haven't been hitting him enough. He's going rage without roaring. Maybe I made him flinch, like right when he tried to enrage. I thought I was going to be on the other side of that. Oh, well, they gave me a ton of health, so it's okay. Sometimes the cats just decide, oh, well, that sucked. Sometimes the cats decide it's time to heal you. Oh, you see him like rotate that a bit to get me. Gosh dang. Please stop doing that. There we go. I was really hoping I was gonna get through him in time for that. Get behind him again. That's not what I wanted. I accidentally shot a pheromone. Yeah, you see what I mean by like behind him is the best place to be, because if you're in front of him, he like can hit you with all sorts of things that come out really fast. So you just like don't want to be in front of his head. Oh, he's doing a charge thing right now. I don't know if I can get him out of it. Oh, dang. If you hit him out of it, he takes a bunch of damage. You kind of, like, can't, at least in the Japanese demo, the case was, is you can't really beat him unless you knock him out of that at least once. Because you need the extra damage. Unless you're, like, a really good Switch Axe or Greatsword player. That's good. Oh, come on. There we go. Nice, so I got the vault off that one so he didn't hit me. That way. Does red white give you the ability to not bounce off? I just read that. No, it does not. I just bounced off of him because I hit him somewhere too hard. Please. Oh, I totally did the dive. What happened? That really sucks. Well, I'm down to regular potions, which is really bad. I'm pretty much just like not healing anymore. Did he just do 3 of those in a row? You gosh darn kidding me. I'm gonna go through this loading zone to heal. And do that to get some invincibility. And just nom on some of these. I'm gonna drink all of them right now, and I'm gonna take this Null Berry to get rid of the Dragon Blight. I still have these. Let's this seems like a good time to do that now. There we go. Come on. The other one, please. The leg. There we go. That's not what I wanted. I keep like accidentally. If you let go of R in midair, you do the pheromone. What? I hit the B button. Frickin' heck, man. Ugh, I don't understand what's not letting me do the dive right now. I guess I'm gonna stop looking at him. Maybe the camera angle's making it like decide that I'm not running away from him. But I mean, like, I probably wasn't gonna kill him this round anyway, because I wasn't doing like enough damage in the beginning. Hello, fairy of the shining sun. That's not what I wanted at all. That was close. Just need white buff, and I'll be good. Stop dashing around. I don't want red. Okay. He even angled it up. I didn't think they can do that. That's cool. Yeah, you just like, just in front of him is just a place you don't want to be, basically. There we go. Oh, I thought I was gonna roll through that maybe. He's probably too fast right now for that to have worked. No, we're good. Dive. Mount. Nice. Okay. I'm just gonna wait for the roar. So mounts when they're enraged are a lot harder. Which means I don't know if I'm gonna get this. Oh, we got it. Cool. Oh, come on. Please leave. I think he's leaving. Bye. There he goes, and he just vanishes. Pretty sure I like, ran out of time now, though. I can't. Can I? Yeah, I have 2 minutes. You had the mad hops. Thank you. Oh, this isn't the spot I want to be in. I like how they make it so you can act right after you land, so stuff like them hitting you as you come down doesn't happen. Jeez, stop dashing, my guy. I'm gonna get red and white so I can do damage to him if I can. I'm not gonna go for the rainbow buff. That wasn't the one I wanted, but I'll take it. Oh, come on. Stop getting orange. Oh my gosh. This sucks. Oh, that was a generous hitbox. Oh, well, game over. I just died. That's a terrible way to end it. I was gonna run out of time anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, Valstrax solo, like, you have to constantly be hitting him, and dying wastes just, like, too much time at all. I wouldn't do it with Insect Glaive. I don't know if it's possible or not with Insect. If this is the same as the Japanese demo, I don't know if it's possible or not with Insect Glaive. Because it's pretty freaking hard. But anyway, I'm gonna switch off to Switch Axe because if anything has the damage, it's this. I'm really terrible at Adept. Adept would make it a lot easier. But I'm gonna do Striker just because like that's the switch I'm used to. If I just position right, this should be fine. Switch Axe is really insane if you're allowed to like actually change to Hunter Arts because you can do a thing where you just stay in Axe mode forever. But you can't do that with this because they didn't give you the Hunter Arts to do that for obvious reasons because it would be kind of insane. No, I'm not doing that. Where I looked at chat and I missed the exit. I'm not doing hammer potato. I'm sorry. I don't think I know you could probably like do Adept Hammer on Valstrax, but I'm not confident enough with Adept to be able to do that. Cause like staying in front of him sucks, and like with Hammer you have to hit them in the head to get enough mileage. Can I roll through this? Nope, that was a little bit late. Well, he's doing the thing already. He's going for that really early right now. There, now I dived. Wow, those like perfectly missed him a lot. I'm just gonna hit him in the butt with the Switch Axe. I'm not gonna... Oh, well, I just... Frickin' loading zone. I know it's happening a lot right now. This typically doesn't happen this much. I'm just really unlucky and keep ending up by loading zones for some reason. Please let me jump off that. Oh, come on. Look at that, like, sometimes, I mean, it's Monster Hunter. hitboxes are like that in this game. Hit him with a couple jumping attacks there so I can get him out in a bit. What is going on? What just happened? Probably never going to use Trance Slash on him. Just because it's not very damage efficient. Demon Riot, I want to get that going as early as possible. Come on. I should have just drawn in the axe mode, to be honest. You should really only be using like axe mode with switch axe. There's a hunter art in this game. I want out. There's a hunter art in this game that makes axe mode like really good actually. Did I just draw in the wrong mode again? Dang it. Yeah, there's a hunter art that makes axe mode really good, but it's not in the demo. Can I please jump off this little edge here? So I've, if you look at the top, my meter, the axe mode uses meter, and you can actually run out. I was trying to hit him on the backswing. Dang. But yeah, the axe mode uses meter, so I have to, you get meter just automatically, and also you get a little bit extra whenever you do damage with the axe. I was hoping I could sidestep and roll through that. This music's really cool. Oh, come on. I'm trying to stay in axe mode so I can use Demon Riot in a bit. Demon Riot, my axe mode stops like decreasing whenever I swing it, but it decreases slowly over time. So you want to use it after you have max. And then it makes my axe swings a lot stronger. So I'm just going to use it now, because it's hard to get this off sometimes. It's a really long animation. All you people that wanted me to use Trance Slash, I'm not going for it. Yeah, I'm not messing with that. Oh, well, that's not good. Stop me for a second. Okay. There we go, that's what I wanted. Come on, I'm missing so much. Oh, this is bad of me. I lost a lot of damage I could have gotten, but that's okay. That's bad. There wasn't really much I could do about that one, because he backed up into it. This is a good time for that, because I just want to save time. Oh gosh dang it. Of course. Yeah, I'm just gonna roll through that. Okay, well, I've lost Demon Riot. It kinda sucks. Which way am I sprinting? This way. Oh man. I tried to roll through that. I didn't have absolute evasion ready. Oh, well, I'll take that. I have time to reload this. Uh-oh. Nice. Frickin'. This is why I hate Valstrax, because if you ever, like, dodge through that kind of thing, he just hits you with the other one. Ow. Well, that really sucked. He's gonna do another one of those, probably. Or just a dash. I don't like going into the other areas to heal. I think it's kind of scummy. It's more fun to just wait for the opening to heal. And it usually, like, results in being a lot faster. I thought he was gonna hit me, so I got scared. Oh, come on. Oh boy. Yeah, should have done evasion. I thought you'd go for a second. Is this him leaving? I would love it if that's him leaving. No. Oh cool, he's not enraged anymore. Oh, okay, well... Probably shouldn't have let my health get this low. But that's fine. Oh, now he's leaving. Bye. I'm gonna... Here's what I'm gonna do, just because I really want Demon Riot. I'm gonna just unload this real quick. This is an attack you can do, but I don't like it. And I'm gonna hit the reload button to get more axe. Oh, I didn't want to go through. Gosh dang it. That's a little bit of a time waster. Bye. I'm just gonna go back real quick. Oh, that was the wrong button. I hate myself. Well, there goes all my meter again. That's fine. I'll just reload. I keep hitting the wrong buttons, man. I am terrible. Okay, there we go. Now let's go. I don't know if I can get a second mount already. I might be able to. I might go for it if you move back over that way. Oh, come on. Oh, that's good. Just want to come over here, actually. I would love it if you did. Ugh. Bad timing on the roll, but also, like, that kind of sucked. Oh, jeez. But yeah, like, the way Valstrax works is he's, like, usually ready to hit you again after a first hit. Is that gonna hit me? No. Yeah, I just want to kind of stand over here and just try to watch what he's doing. Use up all this real nice and good. Oh, well, that sucks. That kind of forced me to switch there. Ooh. The upswing on the axe is pretty much the best thing to do. It's got one of the better motion values and it's a lot faster. And if you get an opening, you can, I'm actually gonna pansy this and go through the loading zone. But what is it? If you, I can't think right now. God, words. I don't even remember what I was talking about, but that's okay. Well, geez, that kind of sucks. Oh, I'm so glad he's too far away. Well, this guy got sniped. Nice. I was just told that some friends are ready to hunt, so I'll join them right after this. I didn't really lose anything through that death, to be honest. You maintain sharpness through deaths, so I am gonna sharpen real quick. I actually wonder if doing the element burst, which is the thing I did earlier where I'd stab the switch axe and make it explode. I wonder if that's more damage efficient without all the hunter arts. Because like with the hunter arts and stuff, you just want to hit him. Like doing the element burst is not damage efficient. Hi friend. And music just starts. Oh, come on. Oh, that's just, I swear. I thought I was gonna be stunned, so I was mashing all the buttons. Oh boy. Okay, buddy. This is the good damage that I want. Yeah, I probably should have rolled when I saw him arch his back like that. Yeah, like that. Superman dive is the best. Oh, is he doing it again? Am I the guy? Okay, well, I have all my hunter arts. Am I gonna get time to reload? That was probably a bad time. Okay, well, cool. I should have saw it. I mean, actually, what was I gonna do to dodge that with my axe out? That's bad. Woo! Nice! I don't know if he missed me or if I timed that right. I actually am gonna go through loading zone to activate Demon Riot, because I only flinched, cool. Coward in fear. Okay, I'm gonna heal. And I'm gonna go ahead and use this. That's really windy up here, jeez. I've never been to this area before. Also I'm gonna use a null berry. That's not a null berry. Well, I just wasted some healing, but that's okay. Did I not get the null berries? Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, well. Just have to not get hit for like 30 seconds to a minute. Well, got hit. I don't get hit by that. That's the one I don't want to get hit by. The fiery stuff. That's what's gonna really hurt. Is he charging? I get it? Oh yeah, he blew up. You see his like chest explode like that? Actually, I'm gonna do this. because I'm gonna get it all off. I hit him with all of it. Nice. If you have Demon Riot active, the last hit on Trance Slash is more powerful. I cut his tail off? No, it just looked funny. Well, I can't really hit him in his head right now, so I'm just gonna kind of wail on his back. Okay, this is good. We're getting a lot of damage now. I already have Trance Slash built up again. Dive. He is not a happy boy. Yeah, the main strat with Switch Axe is like just kind of put it away a lot. Ooh, that was close. So you just draw into Axe mode, so you can just move around without it out, and then just draw back into Axe and start doing this. Yeah, I thought I was gonna hit by that. Okay. I want to reload, but oh, he's leaving. Or is he doing the circle? He's leaving. Okay, well, we're doing good. Doing real good. Oh gosh. Please, sir, calm down a little. I'd love to get... Oh gosh. I'd love to get another mount, if he'll let me. I want to step a little bit further this way. Stop doing that attack. Dude. Please. Come on. There we go. Ah, oh, come on. See him just nail the cat there. Oh, I got bumped by his back leg. That's angry. I'd love to get absolute evasion. That sucks. Well, I have absolute evasion now. Please don't hit me for a second here. I want to go through the loading zone for this one because I'm not about to try to heal in front of his face with that little HP. And I'll eat this life powder as well just because I have time for it. Life powder heals everybody in the party, but it doesn't matter because I'm just solo hunting. Oh, come on. This is... yeah. It looks so great. Some good head hits in there. You see how like his little leg things don't do a lot, so it's okay to get hit by those. You broke something on his leg. I didn't think I was gonna dodge that. Oh boy. Oh, I thought he was gonna try to stab me. Dang it. Come on, dude. I don't think I'm gonna be able to dodge. No, we're good. Put that away. I would love to heal in a second. Because if that hit me, it would really hurt. Is this angry again? I thought he was looking red on the head there for a second. Ow. Oh boy. Oh, I'm gonna get hit by this. Oh crap. I have time for this because he pants after he does that. Bam! Demon Riot. I have enough meter to make this count. This is kind of a terrible spot to fight, but that's okay. I don't want to go over the edge. Well, okay, let's go over the edge so I can heal. Bye! Fall into the abyss. Blop. Okay, well. He's still there. Okay. That sucks. I should have done absolute evasion. Oh jeez, dude, come on. I'm doing that one. Yeah, keep forgetting you have to face away from them to dive. Well, there goes all the good potions. There goes Demon Riot. Okay. But like I was saying, like I'm doing decent damage to him, but like there's not enough time to beat him, which really kind of sucks. Oh, that was bad of me. I don't really have good heals left. Oh gosh. My heals are tiny now. I just want enough so I can like start hitting him because we were really almost out of time. Oh, come on. There we go. I don't need him enraged right now. Ow. Stay on the ground. Let him go past, then get up. Welp! He got sniped again. Okay. I don't know how much time I have left. Oh, 7 seconds. Welp, that's the end, folks. One. Bloop. Yeah. Yeah, Valstrax is stupid to solo. Like, I have to play insanely good to do that, and like I have not played Monster Hunter in so long, so there's no way I'm gonna do it. And I like got a lot of good like head stuff, like hits on his head. I got a lot of hits in with the switch axe, but it's just 25 minutes is not long enough to solo a G rank Valstrax. Okay, well now I can play with friends because they're all doing that. So you can see what it's like to hunt as a team. But I'm gonna turn off my mic now because some of my friends might not want to be on stream. So I hope you enjoyed my commentary, and I'm gonna shut up now. change of plans or technical difficulty, so I'm just gonna stop the stream because I've been streaming for a while anyway. I'm sure I'm gonna release a ton of Monster Hunter content anyway, so hope you guys all enjoyed it and stuff. I do highly recommend to go download this demo. Just try it out. Maybe play with a friend if you can convince them to. It's a lot of fun. See ya.